Coach talked to me last week about Brock Purdy possibly returning in a couple weeks. He's now in practice throwing, so if I want to go crazy and keep this starting spot, I got to go crazy against Bryce Young and these Carolina Panthers. Now, as long as I could go and stay undefeated by the time he comes back, I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep my spot at least until I lose, bro. But we just going to have to see. Coach has been talking to me in practice about standing in the pocket, taking pocket hits and getting the ball out rather than taking off and risking injuries. But at the same time, I had to tell Coach I'm a football player at the end of the day, so I'm going to extend plays and I'm going to make plays no matter what. Coach is right to a certain extent. I can't keep extending plays and trying to make something happen and score a touchdown every play because it may work like that in college and high school, but it obviously doesn't work like that in the league. But you see me here taking off, trying to scramble and score a touchdown, and I ended up taking a big hit from 3 defenders, but it's okay because we're going to go read option mode and slide in for the quick tutty. If I can keep this up for the next couple games, I honestly feel like I'm going to be the best dual threat quarterback. And at that, I'm 6'8". They've never seen a quarterback like me nor a prospect like me in the NFL. That's why I'm so surprised on how I went undrafted. But this year I'm proving to all 31 other teams that they shouldn't have passed up on. It's going to be a big regret that they regret for the rest of their life, man. I promise you, I'm so thankful to the 49ers, although that they did give me a 1-year contract because I'm an undrafted player. I only have a 1-year contract, so if I don't prove myself towards the end of this year, I'm going to be a free agent. So if they don't sign me at the end of the year, your boy will be playing for a different team next season. This is what Coach is talking about, me trying to extend plays and taking sacks constantly, and I do have to learn how to be more of a pocket quarterback, sit in the pocket and throw strikes from the pocket instead of trying to extend every play because it doesn't work how it does in college. At the same time, there's never been a prospect like me. I could run, take off with my legs, I could drop back in the pocket, I could see over the whole offensive line because I'm 6'8". And yeah, I could do a little bit more of running, as you see here. George Kittle and Deebo Samuel have been my favorite 2 targets so far this season, and Christian McCaffrey's been making it a little easier on me with the read option we got going. I think me and Christian McCaffrey are the best dual threat quarterback running back duo in the league right now. You could say it's me not being humble, but it's just me being confident. In my honest opinion, if I keep going on the track I am, I will be top 5, top 3 quarterback by the end of the year, this year. As if right now we're 4-0, and if I could get my team to a 14, 15 win season, bruh, I guarantee you I will be the top quarterback in the league. Forget top 3, forget top 5. This production rate, I will be the best quarterback in the league. I'm on track right now to throw for 5,000 yards. My number 1 receiver, Deebo Samuel, is on track right now for a 2,000-yard season. Not to mention I have a top 5 running back in Christian McCaffrey. I have a top 2 receiver in George Kittle. I got a top 5 wide receiver in Deebo Samuel. I got one of the best offensive lines in the league, and if we keep going crazy like this, I guarantee we'll be the best team in the league. We're already by far, I feel like, the best team in the NFC. I feel bad for any team that has to play us, bro. There's no way to defend me. We got a great offensive line. I can sit in the pocket and throw all day. And if you want to play with me and test my scrambling skills, I'm going to take off and scramble for at least 10 every time. I'm noticing I'm not the fastest player on the field no more as I was in college. In college, I was literally the fastest player on the field. In high school, I was by far the fastest player on the field. In college, I was taking 50, 70, 80-yard read options straight to the house. It doesn't work like that here in the league, but I'm getting better and better every day, and even coach is telling me. I'm more and more comfortable every week. As y'all know, I was in the read option offense in college, so I wasn't used to regular NFL plays and stuff like that, so it has been a little bit of a challenge to learn the playbook, and it has been a little bit of a challenge to read defenders coverage-wise, but as you can see here, I'm continuing to get better every day, and I feel like we're honestly unstoppable. And that's going to end this one as me and my boys is taking a W, 38-24. You see Matt Rule is on sideline upset. I'm shaking up with my boy Nick Bosa. I'm telling him, you know what time it is. Trey Lance pulling up to shake up with me. Fellow rookie quarterbacks, we both went crazy in this game, but I just went a little crazier as I threw for 259 yards, 2 tubs, and a 62.5 completion percentage. Now, before we get into this next game, I got to upgrade my guy. I've been working real hard to get my stats up. I've been putting in work in practice every single day, staying late. And now it's time to put it on the field. No, I'm not supposed to be watching TV, but I've been watching ESPN a little bit lately, and they've been saying they think I'm the best quarterback in the league at this point. And hey, I can't blame them. I'm playing at an elite level right now, and if I keep going at this level, I will be the best quarterback in the NFL. But now we got the Falcons, and we got to take care of them and get them out the way. Now, I'm not going to lie. It feels great to be able to take care of my family now. They don't really have to depend for nothing, but at the same time, I got a 1-year $600,000 contract, and that's not really going to do it generational-wise. So I'm trying to work my tail off to get a contract at the end of this year. Rather I have to stay here or go to another team, I will get that contract. And although I was undrafted and things like that, I'm so thankful. Everything happens for a reason, bro. I'm going to have this contract next year. And if I prove that I'm a top 3 quarterback, they're going to have to pay me top 3 quarterback money. Straight like that. And no, money's not everything. Money doesn't carry complete happiness, but it just puts more happiness in me to be able to take care of my family. So if I could get one of these big contracts, and I know my family's set up for life, not just me, but my kids and my kids' kids and my kids' kids' kids, that would be great. And not to mention, I'm a young quarterback, so after I get this next extension, I'm going to get another extension before I'm out of my prime. Coach has been talking to me in the practice, and he said we are going to stop running the ball a bit more, but at the same time, he said we are going to air the ball out because we are a top 3 passing attack right now in the league, and why stop doing something if it's working? But you see my boy Christian also goes to work as he's going down the right sideline after he gets a first down. I don't know if them boys are sipping on that good stuff or what, but I'm going to hit my boy to the left side for an easy, wide open touchdown. Brandon Ayuk is turning up for me this season. The thing that doesn't go unnoticed is my defense has been playing great for me this season. We're in great field position. Now it's time to put some points on the board. And you see me, 3rd and 5, with our backs against the wall, calm down, dropping back. I'm looking at coverage, and my boy Debo's going to be wide open over the middle, and I hit him over the middle for a tubby. That's my favorite receiver option so far this season. Him and George Kittle have absolutely been going crazy. Don't get me wrong, my boy Brandon Ayuk has been snapping this season too. He hasn't got as many yards as those guys, but he's definitely been scoring a lot of touchdowns for us this season, and that never goes unnoticed. And I honestly feel like we do have the best offensive line in the league. Every time I get sacked, it's always because of me trying to extend the play or overextend the play, and I can't ask for a much more better situation to be in. As I was just saying, that boy Debo's going to be the best receiver in the league if we keep going at this pace. As you see me throwing it to my boy over to the left side, and he's taking it all the way up the sideline for 93 big ones. My boy's going crazy, and I feel like we're the best wide receiver quarterback tandem in the league, and nobody can tell me no different. As a route running machine, as you see him getting wide open again to the right side on a bench route and hitting him for another tub. Usually in the NFL, when you're blowing a team out the water like this, the coach would take you out the game, but my coach, Kyle Shanahan, is different. Coach Shanahan is so different. He told us he wants us to step on their necks. That's exactly what we're trying to do. We're trying to apply that pressure and let these boys know this NFC race is nowhere near close, and we are going to be the NFC champions. I'm calling it now, bro. I feel like ain't nobody messing with that. You could call me cocky, but I feel like I'm just being confident in my team. You see me trying to hit another read option for a tub, but them boys ain't going to let me in. I've been running on them all game, and they said they ain't having that, I see. Can't deny us twice. As you see my dog Christian McCaffrey getting in there for the easy tub. My boy's cutting up, too. Although my boy ain't been getting that much credit because we've been airing the ball out, Christian McCaffrey's been putting in work, too. And don't leave my boy George Kittle open as he's going to take off down the sideline, but his big ass too damn slow and he got caught. Speaking of getting caught, I got caught lacking right here as a DN is cracking me for a sack on 3rd and 8, and we needed it, but it's okay because we got 52-6. This coach right here telling me we are going to run the ball for majority of the rest again, so he don't want me to get hurt. Because if I get hurt, all they got is Trey Lance, and we all know Trey Lance is not on my... I'm not going to lie to you right here. The deja vu I had here on this read option to the right, I swear it reminds me of this play in college versus New Mexico. I swear, back in my college days, I was the fastest player in the field. Wasn't nobody able to catch me on the field, bro. I was taking read options to the house, whether it's from the 1-yard line, the 50-yard line, the 25-yard line. I swear I was the best player in the field, but the ACL injury my freshman year really slowed me down. Didn't help that I added 10 to 15 pounds of muscle for the league, so I was obviously going to get a little slower, but I'm not tripping because it made me force myself to develop my passing game a little more. If you wondering why Coach Shanahan is calling a lot of read options, it's because that's what I'm familiar with. If y'all didn't know, the Air Force offense was a read option offense, so that's what I'm most comfortable with. So he often calls those plays so I get more comfortable and get the butterflies off, but you see it's oftenly very effective. Basically going to conclude this one as we end up killing these boys 62-9 in a hometown, sending these boys home, and you know Coach Shanahan is ecstatic about it. See, their coach is very upset, and as you see, I'm teeing up with my quarterback's coach, and he telling me And I could be one of the greats in this league if I keep putting down performances like this. Y'all see that boy Taylor Heineke didn't even want to shake me up. He was in the middle of the field shaking up my teammates, but it's cool though. I threw for 461 yards, 6 touchdowns on a 70% completion percentage. And now we got KC coming into town. Kansas City Chiefs are in the town. I'm going up against Patrick Mahomes, and these games are going to be one of the games where they're saying if I'm the best quarterback or not in the NFL, so I have to prove myself this game. But first off, we're going to start on the ground and take off, and this boy is going to go ahead and get a tackle, but it's all right. We're going to go play action mode. Coach loves play action and running because it sets the defense off. If they don't know if you're running or passing, it's obviously going to set you up for success down the game. But you see me going for another read option to the left side, and he's making a great tackle because I was about to stiff him, but he waited for his teammates to come and clean me up. And as the coach said last time, I do have to stay in the pocket as I'm missing my boy for a dot in the back of the end zone. But I'm going to go read option mode once again, trying to creep to the touchdown and juke to the inside. But the juke was a little too slow, and his teammate was able to get there to help him with the tackle, man. As y'all can see, Patrick Mahomes has scored already, so I got to do him one better and go down there and score and let this boy know his pressure. And I'm the best upcoming quarterback in this league. You see my boy, Mr. Reliable, a.k.a. Brandon Ayuk, going over the middle for the easy tub on a slant. Easily hit him over the middle, and he's going to celebrate like he does every time. My boy going to tee up every time he scores. And at this moment, Patrick Mahomes knew it was war. He knew what time it was, bro. But you see, coach is going to coach me up no matter what I'm doing, right or wrong, and I expect him to. I told him to coach me hard since the beginning of the year. But we going on a read option. I ain't never going to stop doing it if it's still working out. I'm telling that little boy to get off me and get in the weight room. I'm 6'8", 215 pounds, boy. It's weight room time. And, man, you see me hitting that boy Christian McCaffrey on a little wheel route. Going right back to the read option because if y'all can't stop it, I'm going to keep going as you see me throwing that little boy off me. Y'all need to get somebody else on me, bro, because these boys cannot handle me as I'm throwing a dot over to the right corner of the end zone to my boy George Kittle. And you know he going to get up, do his little celebration, and turn up every single time. Let's go, 8-5. You know what time it is, and my coach is going to coach me up and tell me I could do better no matter what, as I just said, bro. I told Coach Shanahan to coach me like his son. My pops was a coach before he passed away, but, you know, being a coach's kid, it's different. Your dad's always going to hold you to a higher standard than everybody on the team, and I've always been held to the higher standard. As you see me hitting Deebo Samuel to the left side of the field, turning up, scoring before the half to let these boys know it's pressure and to let Patrick Mahomes know I'm applying pressure. And my defense is going to give me the ball back over time, and I'm going to hit my boy again, but it doesn't work out because they had a good blitz. But, you know, I'm going to hit my boy over the middle, call a quick timeout, and see if I can make something shake before halftime. I don't see nobody open, so I'm going to take off to the right, try to get in the end zone, but I see this boy's going to catch me, so I'm going to step out and let my special teams team get the 3. And I'm going to throw over the middle because he's leaving my boy wide open, to the left side, but it's cool. And we're going to get a nice little run up the middle. My boy Christian McCaffrey is one of the most shifty running backs in the league, and can't nobody tell me no different. But that boy George Kittle is a touchdown machine, as you see me hitting him with another one over to the right side of the field. And Christian McCaffrey is going to take off every time, bruh. I got to start giving my boy Christian the ball a little more. I know I'll be passing a little too much and doing read options a little too much. But, hey, Christian, if they going to leave that edge open, I'm going to run every time, little bro. In all seriousness, bro, if I could keep playing like this as I'm hitting my boy Brandon for another touchdown, if I could keep playing like this, bro, this spot ain't getting took by nobody. Not Trey Lance, not Brock Purdy, not nobody. And coach is giving me the option to audible now. So I'm going to audible into a slant and hit my boy Deebo for another quick touchdown. That man is a touchdown machine. Coach Shanahan going to coach me up no matter what. No matter whether I'm doing good, bad, or indifferent. That boy's always going to coach me up. And it's 3rd and 17. I'm not able to get the first down, but we're going to get the ball right back on another possession. I'm going to try to go over the top on 3rd and 10, but it just doesn't work out. Patrick Mahomes is going to score once again and make it 28-35, but I got to throw another dot over the middle to let this boy know it's smoking, let this boy know it's game over. I'm going to rub it in a little more and hit my boy for a touchdown over the middle, and that's going to steal this one as I score in the last 10 seconds of the game. My boy going to kiss up to the Heavenly Father, and we going to celebrate, bro. You see Coach clapping it up. You see Andy Reid is upsetting in his feelings, bro. And you know I'm teeing up in front of the camera. I'm on TV. Teeing up happy because we done won 42-28, and I officially arrived, bruh. I'm the best quarterback in the league in my honest opinion, and can't nobody tell me no different as I'm saying what's up to San Francisco and teeing up, man. I threw for 275 yards on a 58% completion percentage, but I did have 5 touchdowns. I'm so hurt to tell y'all this, but I accidentally deleted the footage to my last game, and we played the Los Angeles Rams, and long story short, I ended up losing by a touchdown, and I threw 3 picks, and I had the worst game of my career, bruh. And if I want to secure this spot, bro, I have to turn it up next game because Brock Purdy's now throwing in practice, and they're saying he's going to be ready to play in the next 2 weeks. And if I want to keep this starting spot, I must turn it up a little bit, bruh. So y'all stay tuned. Next episode, I'm going to turn it up a notch. Drop a big like, subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, it's been your boy Sammy 2 times. God bless.